Hello and welcome. In this recording, I'd like to help you to break the chains of a bad habit that you feel you would like to move on from. But before we begin, there are a few things you must understand before deciding that you want to break away from a habit that no longer serves you. Firstly, it is to realise that most of our lives are filled with unconscious habits. You see, we all have good habits that have moved us on to better things in our lives. Probably one of the earliest habits that you have was learning to crawl, then to walk, and then to run is a good example of one of your earliest habits. Arguably, you could say that this is a life skill. Either way, it is something that serves a good purpose for you in your life. We also have those habits that we naturally grow out of and move on from. And then there are those habits that we have grown with and they have evolved into something else. The many good habits that you have are those ones that make you feel you are moving forwards, being driven to do something else, to evolve towards better things in your life, both mentally and physically. Then we have those habits that create a short-term distraction from our life, but serve no real purpose other than pure pleasure. Now, there is nothing wrong with pleasure, but you know and you can feel when that pleasure becomes something you are attached to. And when it is something that you are attached to, then that habit will take control and have you and your life working around it, making sure you are never too far away. The second thing I'd like to share with you is nothing will change unless you truly want it to. And as I say that, what I mean is, every habit has a good intention in that present moment for you. So it is up to you to take complete ownership of that habit and evolve it into something else, something better. Finally, changing a habit is changing your life, usually for the better. So this is something to look forward to. Any habit will see you routinely doing a certain thing on a certain time cycle. And that time cycle can be hours, days or weeks. But once that is altered, that cycle will change your whole world, hopefully for the better. Now, this recording can be used over and over again to help with unwanted habits. So I suggest that you start by changing a small habit, maybe something that will help towards changing other habits in your life. This will help you to become familiar with using the techniques that I will show you. Now think of changing a habit in your life. And as you do, look at evolving from that habit, rather than just dismissing it completely. Because everything works better when the change can be made in a positive way. For example, a positive change might be changing your morning coffee for orange juice. So to do this, you would imagine drinking the orange juice instead of your normal morning coffee. The negative way to do this would be just to stop drinking the coffee, but having no alternative subconscious plan to evolve to. Just quitting your morning coffee, hoping that your mind will eventually find a better alternative, is a sure way to finding yourself going back to drinking coffee in the morning. So now, if you would like to join me allow me to share with you the wonderful things your mind can do. So now, if you are ready, please make yourself comfortable and relax, and take this time now to invest in yourself. So if it is possible, make sure you will not be disturbed or distracted. And if it is safe for you to do so, please close your eyes. Did you know that our minds and our bodies can't tell the difference between what is real and the things that we imagine? The ancient Egyptians used to say that we have 3 eyes, 2 to look and 1 to see. So why not imagine now you are relaxing somewhere beautiful, like a nice, quiet, isolated beach. And imagine it is the evening and you are walking along the dark sands. A beach can be so relaxing, bringing you so close to the power of our natural world. Sometimes just walking along on your own can give you that calming, peaceful feeling. A feeling that you are part of something wonderful. Not just part of this planet, but part of the bigger wonders of the universe. Sometimes just sitting there, looking out over the darkness of the ocean, can make you feel so comfortably relaxed and so close to those stars. Imagine you are sitting relaxing, looking out over the sea, and perhaps in the darkness you can imagine that you can see where the ocean and the stars meet on the horizon. And perhaps you could feel incredibly close to the universe here, sitting on the edge of that beach, on the edge of the world, looking at the universe. So far away from your everyday life, but so close to the bigger picture, the universe. Just you looking out over the vastness of space. Your body is relaxed. Your mind is free to wonder the universe of untold possibilities. It is said that our bodies are made of pure stardust, and that by the time the light from a star reaches you, that star is long gone. So I suppose you could say that you are looking at the past, but in this present moment. And I wonder what future for you is behind the light of those stars. As you imagine that night sky, look up at those stars and wonder what future secrets are hidden behind that light. You see, by wondering about the possibilities for your future is a gift to your subconscious mind from the stars, the universe, that one conscious soul. Now when you see yourself in the future, where will the positive you be? And where will those positive changes take you? Remember that you have evolved from an old unwanted habit in your future to this positive new you. See yourself in your future, evolved, being the best version of the person you can be. Imagine that feeling now of evolving, having already achieved, moved on from an old unwanted habit. Feel that feeling of already achieving what you set out to do, all through your body, from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet now. And as you feel that feeling, let it expand past the boundaries of your body and into the area around you. Let every atom inside and outside your body feel this evolved you, this empowered you. And perhaps as you enjoy this feeling now of this future evolved you, you might start to understand the history of that old unwanted habit has taken you so far, but now it is time to move on and let it fade away because it no longer serves you. Once there was a time when this habit served a purpose. There was a time when it was useful, but now this is the time when the new you can evolve. Think back and remember now, or even imagine what steps have brought you to this future you, evolved you. What do you see? What do you see yourself doing differently to progress into this future you? Think about your future now. Where will you be? A week from now or a month from now? See the image of this evolved you in your future. See in your mind's eye a clear picture of where you want to be a month from now. And as you create that image, make it crisp, make it clear, make it colourful and bright. And perhaps now you might feel that this old habit wants to fade away from you, fading out of reach from where you are now. You are and you feel in a different place right now. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how good does it feel? How good does it feel, that different you? Now what do you think it would take to double that number and feel twice as good as you feel right now? Imagine taking those steps to feel twice as good as you could feel right now in your future. You are now the future you because you have put yourself there. You have created you in the best possible way and put yourself in your future now. You see, looking forwards into your future is showing you the way, showing your unconscious mind where your life wants to be. Now your eyes can only see 20% of the 14,000 possible things you can see around you. So expect your journey to flow and adapt, because your goal is within your journey. The person you wish to be is not far away from you now. All you have to do is to believe and see where you want to be. Take a moment and feel your life in 6 months from now. Where will those feelings put you? Where do you see your life being very soon? Imagine how it's going to feel to be the new you 6 months from now. You are a wonderful person, and your subconscious mind knows this. And it will help you to find the best you. And all you have to do is to create that dream. Create that bank account in your mind and deposit all those thoughts that lead to the better you. Imagine that bank account with an untold amount of wonderful thoughts and feelings towards where you want to be in your future. When your body and your mind work together, nothing can stop you. You have more power than you know. And now, before you come back into conscious awareness, I want you to imagine where you would like to see yourself 6 months from now. Create that image and make it brilliant and bright. Make it crisp and clear. And create those feelings of what it's like to have made it to this place. Those feelings of power and accomplishment are yours. You are here because you put the work in. You are here because you put the time in. You could see where you wanted to be. With clear vision, your mind was guided to where you see yourself being. Congratulations, it is time for you to empty that bank account of those thoughts and feelings and make them feel real in this present moment. Now, before you come back into the room, hold on to those images and those feelings and enjoy being in that place, in that time, in that future. Okay, when you're ready, we will come back into conscious awareness. Awareness of where you are, but holding on to those wonderful feelings and images in your mind of where you want to be. The seed has been planted. It is up to you now. As I count backwards from 10 down to 1, you will be brought back into the room. Okay now, 10, 9, feeling yourself coming back now. 8, 7, 6, feeling yourself rise into conscious awareness. 5, 4, you may want to move around, come back into the room now. 3, 2, 1, welcome back. How good do you feel?